Hello everyone and welcome to the channel Method Madness and Gear. I got a little bit of a special video today. I'm making a tool bag that I am gifting to my brother. He just moved out and I did a little bit of investigating and I found out he had a small ammo box with like a tiny bit of tools. I think he had like a Phillips screwdriver, a measuring tape, and a couple Allen keys. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, the tools will get you a long way, but I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to gift him something nice. I wanted to gift him things that were going to give him the ability to fix things. In today's world, too many people are eager to just buy a new one, call somebody to do it for you, but I'm a firm believer in trying it yourself. I feel like it's very great sense of accomplishment when you can figure things out yourself. If you can install something, if you can put something together without having to call somebody, without having to call for help, without having to run to the store, somebody calls you, said, "Hey, I need help doing this. Can you help me?" Yeah, I'll come by. You can buy, and you have the tools, and you have the ability to do stuff. It's just awesome. It's very rewarding to me, and it's something that I would like to give to my brother. I hope he gets this feeling, and I hope he enjoys this as much as I enjoyed putting it together. But we'll get started. The bag I decided to go with is this heavy-duty 14-inch Pro tool bag from Husky. I love this tool bag. I actually carry this in my car. I have my car tools in it. It has this really cool, like, spring-loaded mechanism that'll kind of open up for you. All you need to do is just kind of pop it open. It's got a zipper. It's got a really nice heavy-duty zipper on it. You can lock it if you want. It's like lock it up if you really want to. I've never had the need to, but it's got a thing for whatever kind of tape you need. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets on the outside. It's got this thing, you can carry it. It's got another one on the other side, you can carry it. But if you really want, you can loop stuff on there, I guess, if you really wanted to. It's got a thing for measuring tape. That's one thing I did not buy him. I did not buy him measuring tape because he has one. It's got a little lanyard here. You can put something you really want to. You got some keychains. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 compartments in there, and a pretty big area for you to, throw whatever you want in there. So this is a tool bag, and before I get into the tools, I do want to let you guys know, I fought myself a lot on, I told myself I will not be opening up any of the tools. I really want to. I want to. There's one tool in particular, and I'll point that out, that I want to open up and just kind of mess around with, because I'm curious about it for myself. It's not something I need. It looks cool. I'll show it to you guys. So the collection of tools I got is all from Harbor Freight and Home Depot. So it's also a small collection of just things that I had laying around that I had extra of and I thought would be useful for him. But I'll start with the bigger ticket items, and I'm just gonna throw them in here, and I'll point out, like I said, my favorite thing. So I forgot to mention the tool bag itself is like, I think it was like, I'm gonna rough estimate all of this stuff, but it was like about $30, give or take. Move on to the first item is this 5-piece plier and wrench set. Looks like you got a couple different wrenches and pliers in here. I feel like this is all stuff that would be very handy. These are all pliers, wrenches. I feel like needle nose are nice, nice addition in there. Really want to open these up, test them out, but I won't. Hope he has fun organizing these in here. There's plenty of spots in there for him. But yeah, this guy was around like $24, $25. I kind of thought about it after, and I wish I would have got something like this at Harbor Freight and spent the money on something else. They had a set very similar to this. Was like, I want to say like around 15, 16 bucks at Harbor Freight, but I don't know. These look like they're pretty good quality. One of the things I did notice is like this needle nose pliers. They look like they line up. Can't really tell. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but a lot of needle nose will not line up. And it's kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you're doing like fine work. Now, this is the guy that I really want to open. It's not something I would keep in my toolbox myself. I think it's just because the size of it, but it's this pivoting ratcheting screwdriver set, 16 pieces. They're all double-ended, so it looks like you put them in there, and the thing that's gonna, I hope doesn't bother him too much in the future, and I didn't even think about it until I'm looking at it right now, is I don't know if you'd be able to fit a regular like 1/4-inch bit in there, because these are double-ended and this shaft is pretty long. I don't know. I might have to try to do that later. But for now, I don't know. That was pretty cool. You can pivot it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different locations. These guys get stored here at the bottom. It's got a little carousel for bits in here. Then it just snaps back in. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't have one of these, so I feel like it'd be pretty handy for him to be able to, you know, give you tight spaces. Just want to use it normal. Has a pretty good grip to it. Looks like it. Like I said, I really want to open this and play with this. One thing that I do not like about this is this is one of those freaking ratcheting screwdrivers that don't go in the right direction. So if you have it to the right, it actually goes left. If you go to the left, it actually goes right. So you're tightening stuff and you're loosening stuff. You press the button and you can swivel it around. This guy was around, I think it was like around 15 bucks. I don't know. We'll see. I might run out and see if I can grab a 1/4-inch bit really fast and see if it fits. Something like this was something that I just found. It was on clearance, like $3.50 or something like that. But it's just a wrench set, SAE, nothing fancy. It was super cheap. You know, hopefully these are tools that he'll eventually upgrade as he goes. But I feel like these are all just common, quick sizes for, you know, he's trying to assemble something and he just needs it. It's there. That was pretty cool. Actually, wanted to get one of these for myself, but I didn't because I already have too many storage locations for stuff. But just a small storage organizer, you know. I feel like we all start out buying a thing of screws or a thing of nails, and you don't have anywhere to put them in, and except for the package that you have, and you just tape it up and just end up, you know, random places. But I feel like this would be a nice little container. Just throw stuff in. It fits in the bag. Once he takes it apart and, you know, organizes it, it'll probably fit a lot better. Let's throw that in there. Got a little 10-ounce anvil rip hammer. Nothing fancy, just a little hammer. I don't think he needs anything too big. I think the most he'd be doing with this would be, you know, hanging up pictures for him and his wife. They just had their first kid, and feel like they're gonna have a lot of pictures, but I don't know, just something easy. I would have liked to have gotten this engraved. It's not a fancy hammer. I think it's probably like somewhere between $5 and $7. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll buy him a really nice one and get it engraved or something. But I think got a couple more things from Home Depot. Sorry, I just keep dropping shit. I don't know. This is not something that might be too handy for him. I would have liked to have gotten some clamps or something, but I feel like you always just kind of need something to hold on to, you know. I don't know. Maybe he's gluing something and give you a nice little thing. These were like 99 cents. I feel like that's another big reason I just picked them up. Like, you know, just a quick stuffer, throw them in here. Hopefully he finds them useful. Got 2 different tapes. Got some Gorilla Tape. I feel like this is just something that's super useful. Get you whatever you need held down. Got just some regular masking tape. I would have liked to get in the blue one, but I feel like I don't know what his needs are gonna be. You know, I don't think he needs anything too complicated for now. WD-40. I feel like this is one of these things that just go in any bag and you'll eventually find useful. These little smaller ones don't have the little straw thing. So, thought it was strange. I looked through all of them, and yeah, none of them had the little straw. So, I don't know, small enough. I thought it'd be cool to just throw in the bag. And I think that was everything that I bought from Home Depot. Move on to the Harbor Freight stuff. Got him a Pittsburgh automatic center punch. I have one of these. I use it all the time. I use it for woodworking or just, you know, need to hang something up, need a spot. It's a good way to start a screw or something. But nothing too fancy. I think this one was like, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was like less than $5 for sure. Tape was like $5, and I think this one was like $3. WD-40, probably like $6. I don't know. This guy, nothing too fancy, just a little level. I don't know, something to go with that hammer. Like I said, maybe he just needs to hang a picture. I don't know how accurate this thing is, but I don't think he needs anything too accurate. He just needs to, got a little magnetic base. You can stick it on, you know. I don't know. Stick it on stuff. Got a Pittsburgh magnetic parts holder. So, I don't know, you got some screws or nails or whatever. Let's say he's got a project he's putting together. I don't know, drawer for his kid, and he just needs a place to throw, you know, parts in. They're not gonna go flying everywhere. It's a good location to put these in, and I feel like I have a ton of these, and I feel like this is something that he can just kind of start growing his collection of fucking these parts holders. Got him some 8-inch black cable ties. I feel like these are super useful. I've used them for random things. I feel like we all have. I feel like it's something, you know, again, another good little stuffer to throw in there. Oh, that was like, I want to say like $5. No, that's a lot for this. I think it was like maybe like $3 tops. These were, I don't know, maybe like $3-4, probably too. Then I got this guy. Just I didn't want to get anything too big because my brother's a big knife guy, so I don't think this is just, you know, just some random shit to throw in here. But this is probably like 90 cents, probably 70 cents. But like I said, I didn't want to get anything too fancy. I would have liked to have got him like a nice, you know, some kind of cutting tool. But like I said, he's a big knife guy. I don't think he's gonna really need anything. He probably has his own thing he can throw in there. But I lied. I had one more thing that I had in here from Home Depot. Just a little Inksol Milwaukee permanent marker, fine point. I have a ton of these. I like to buy them in boxes. I actually did not have any new ones right now, so I did just buy this. Throw it in there. And I think that's actually going to be for the new stuff. The rest of it is just like little things that I went through my toolbox and said, hey, he can probably benefit from this. These are little tiny bags that I keep. I like to keep a whole bunch of these. I throw them in my tool bags. You know, you take something apart. Let's say it's a bolt and you're like, I need to go to the store. I need to buy a new one. It's a good little place to keep them in. Light bulb, you know, need to replace the light bulb on the stove or something. It's a good little place to keep them. I have a ton of these. So got to give them a little handful to get them started. These little picks, I have the whole set from Harbor Freight. I have these varieties in the Channel Lock brand, so I gave him these because I don't need these. So I don't know, hopefully something he can use. Little magnetic pickup tool. I feel like something super handy. I don't know, he's working on something, drop something, bam, there it is. You can reach in and grab it. I think I have a feeling I bought this from AutoZone. This looks like an AutoZone thing. Might be an AutoZone thing. I don't know. But I definitely have a couple of these. Can afford to throw that in there and give it to him. Gorilla Glue. Some clear Gorilla Glue. I don't think I've had too much luck with this glue. I don't remember what I used it from. But I have a whole bunch of these that I just throw in my bags everywhere. Yeah, this one's unused, so you can have this guy. Got him a pair of gloves. I like to kind of stuff these inside my gloves, but got just a pair of, you know, throwaway gloves. And then these gloves. I think I got these at Home Depot, but they have like the nice texture on them. Bought a couple of them when I bought these because I really liked them. And I want to say they were like maybe like $15. I don't know. But these are not new. They're new because I haven't used them, but I didn't buy them for this project that I wanted. And these are just like some random, you know, just disposable gloves that I keep in here. You've got to protect your hands. Another thing that I have in here is just some safety glasses. There's no scratches on them. I have a feeling I maybe used these like once. So, I don't know. Give them some good eye protection. Like, that's something that a lot of new people tend to overlook when they get started on, you know, projects. Last thing is just like one of these little, you know, scraper tools. I gave him a new razor in it. And don't cut yourself. I did it. And just a little plastic one. If you give me a really quick second, I'm going to go run and see if I can get one of those 1/4-inch bits. Okay, let's see, where did that screwdriver go? Sorry, it got thrown in there. I'm actually just gonna leave it like this and gift it to him. But just a regular little Phillips bit, 1/4-inch bit, you know, one of these little tiny ones. And oh, would you look at that? It's not that tight in there. Is it because of this guy? Oh, it is. Oh shit. Okay, I can get it out. But yeah, little normal 1/4-inch bit will not work in here. Probably have to use some sort of adapter. Maybe like a little adapter if he wants. Yeah, that'll work. So if he does eventually buy 1/4-inch bits, he can buy some sort of adapter for it, and that'll hold his bits. Oh, maybe not. I mean, I guess it will. Just doesn't look like it's very... I don't know. I'll let him deal with that. I don't know. Like I said, this is his first little screwdriver. Give him options at least. And I don't know. Hopefully he can figure it out himself. Eventually, if he wants to get rid of these, that's up to him. The one thing I do hope he keeps is this bag. I really like this bag. You know, maybe he'll eventually upgrade to a big toolbox and he can throw this in his car. But to get him started, it's a nice little bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, like I said, I try to keep this idea of being a toolbox that I keep, that he can keep in, you know, in his home and assemble stuff, install stuff, fix stuff, help somebody with, and just kind of empower him. I feel like that's something we need to do as people. We need to empower each other and give each other, you know, the tools. You know, I'm experienced with, you know, a lot of this stuff, and I hope to be able to help him out. But thank you for watching my video. Have a good one. Bye.